Hello, my name is Hart, and I am going to show you a very simple thing to do to one of your manila folders. In case you want to take it with you and you don't want things to fall out of the sides. It looks rather professional, and if you ink the edges, it even looks cool, not just professional. So let's check this out. All you're going to need are 2 strips of cardstock. You cut them down to 8 inches by 1.5 inches. Okay? If you want the effect that I gave here, all you do is you take a little ink pad or whatever way that you ink your edges, and you just go around the edges like that. And I did this only to the 4 sides of each of my strips. Plus I did it to the top 2 layers of the folder and the bottom layer of the folder, because your strips are going on the sides like this. Here's how simple it is. This is 1.5 inches wide. So all you do is you take your ruler or your scoreboard, and if you want to score it like this, you take your ruler and you score it at 3/4 of an inch. You can use whatever you want to score, even the back of a spoon. That's my inside because I don't have the dark edges on the inside. So again, I'm gonna score this. Let's do this one with the back of the spoon. And even if you don't get it exactly perfect in the middle, it doesn't matter, because on the front side and the back side, you won't see that it doesn't layer up or measure up exactly perfect on both sides. Oops, there we go. So do you see, if I can get a good focus there, the score marks? Okay, all I'm gonna do is I see that this is my front side because it's shaded, and I'll just fold it this way. And you see, it's not perfect. It's not lined up perfect, but I don't really care, because I guess that's just me. Maybe you do care if you need things to be perfect, but as long as it's close, that's okay. I guess I made them perfectly imperfect, because they both have about that same overlap. So next, now that you have these, you could just go ahead and glue them on like this. I don't want to just glue them on like this because I like when it has a nice clean edge to it, makes it look more professional. As you see here, that's what we're going for. And so all I did was I trimmed off these edges. Had a little cutting in. And again, you can choose to be absolutely perfect, cut them exactly the same. If you have a board like this, you can measure it out to have it exactly the same on both sides. Me, as long as it's close, it's okay. But it'll still look nice, as you can see. Can you tell that this one is slightly bigger than this one? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, here we go. I use a little piece of cardboard, but eventually when it gets out of control, I may throw it away, or I'm probably going to use it in a junk journal somewhere to glue the inside. But I want to make sure that I have on the outside my inked edges, the glue on the inside. Now, I suppose if you wanted to, you could be fancy and use your double-sided stick tape. But I have found that when I just use the good old-fashioned Elmer's glue stick, it actually stays a very long time. And you just line up the top and the bottom. See how this would be up too high, so I just want this to go all the way down to the edge. And because I've trimmed it in just a little bit. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't ink that bottom little bit. Now this kind of thing I am anal about. So I ink both bottom little bits, and I might have to re-glue it. There we go. Nope, still sticky. So lining it up right there towards the bottom. Gonna press it down. Make sure you have it on the edge pretty good there. And then burnish it. You can, if you used your spoon as your score, you can actually also use the other, oh, didn't ink it. Okay. Okay, if you use your spoon as your score, then all you need to do here, you use this was not too sharp that it wouldn't cut through the paper. Sometimes some spoons are too sharp here when they're kind of cheap. But in this case, the back side of your spoon makes a great burnisher. I guess that's the word. And now look at that. We have another one. I have 3. I need to make a few more of these because this is how I'm going to organize my cuttings for some photos that I have. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe. And if you really like the video, hit the bell button and you can get alerts every time I load up a new video. Have a good day.